only after the WHO declared the pandemic, and the deaths occurred, I believe, due to mistreatment in hospitals with ventilation and remdesivir. All you doctors who've sedated, ventilated patients, you're guilty of murder. You know that. That's why we allegedly suddenly needed 30,000 ventilators. That's not how you treat someone with an influenza-like illness. There's never been a pandemic. Therefore, there was never any virus. There was never any virus, and the PCR test is the only evidence they've ever given you that there is one. And I told you early on, and many others have told you, that you cannot use that test. Its inventor told us that you can't use that. Cannot use that test. Its inventor told us that you can't use that test for clinical diagnoses. Then you look at our Prime Minister of the day, Boris Johnson, having parties in his offices. I think that tells you a number of things about him, but the most important now is he was not frightened of catching a dread disease, was he? He knew there wasn't one. So you look at the epidemiology, you look at the behaviour, you look at the rotten tests that they imposed, no pandemic. So why did they then lock you down, smash the economy, separate your families? Why did they make you wear masks? And then finally, and this is where it's going to get really nasty, why did they insist that you get jabbed with these alleged vaccines when there wasn't an agent that you needed protecting against? So, this is the important bit. I can read intent in the design of a medicine that I look at. When I looked at the design of these alleged vaccines, I saw a deliberate intent to injure, to maim, and to kill. mRNA is an unprecedented technology. That means there are no medicines like this in the world. What it does is it takes genetic code inside your cells, and then you copy that message into a protein.